Oh yeah, I love Ninja Turtles though.
I'll text you. I'll send you a text, but I'll talk about this one right now.
All right.
This is Bean Burrito Gang.
Beatles song. I know every
talk about dance.
that you're gonna tell me about. You can have your own opinion.
I'll stick with Pass.
Do it live.
Okay.
No. We'll do it live.
You're now tuned into the Monday Midsole with your host, Matty Ball, One-Legged Lister, Polos and Jays, and Buckeye City Soul, powered by the usual suspects. Let's get it.
Perfect.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Monday Midsole. Somebody's not muted.
That's me. Sorry. My bad.
Messing up the flow already.
Sorry. My bad.
We got a great show for you. We are absent Daniel and Molly. Molly is on vacation. And Daniel is going to be away for a little bit. We're going to be respectful for his privacy and not get into it. But welcome to the show, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and introduce our first panelist, our honorary panelist, D-Lo. What's good? Now you're
Hey,
mute.
y'all.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Am I good?
Yeah.
I'm on?
You good?
Right on. Hi, y'all. It's D-Lo, better known as D-Lo, D, whatever you want to call me. Hey.
Does that D stand for drinking?
And then, unfortunately, yes. Now it's Marcus.
D got something in her mouth. Hashtag me too. Oh, man.
Already.
Y'all terrible.
All right, we'll go ahead and pass
All
that to
right.
Marcus.
What's good, fam? It's your boy Polos and Jays, also known as Marcus, also known as OG J Walker. We got a great show tonight. I'm doing my first, and I'm doing it with one of my favorite people and one of my least favorite people. We got Werd Customs, and we got she brought her great Aunt Bertha on the show with us. What's good, y'all?
It's gonna be all night. I already see it. Already.
You gonna talk?
No, for real. We got Caramel Wonder Dani hanging out with us. How y'all doing tonight?
I'm good.
Chilling.
AKA I'm the better half.
We will debate that later. But let's go ahead and jump into these questions. First of all, how did y'all meet?
You want the truth?
I want the truth.
Okay, the truth is
I'll tell you the truth after she's
it was my sister. Her girlfriend threw her a surprise party. Me and my sister hadn't seen each other in a while. So I got to the party. It was at a lounge, and Werd was there with her girlfriend at the party, and her ex-girlfriend was there.
Player.
Damn.
What?
She wasn't supposed to be there. I don't even know how she got an invite.
Yeah. So that's how we met. We all were kind of just hanging out. Werd was drinking. About halfway through the party, she was sipping orange wedges off my fingertips. Then it was
Man, y'all was into
stuck. She was stuck on the kiss instead.
Oh,
Next thing I know,
First
she
time you meet
was
somebody?
at the doorstep with the luggage, and that was it.
Yeah, that
damn.
sounds like the truth.
Wow.
That sounds like you told the truth. That's like
You don't
partly
waste your time.
like that's how we met, but like I was actually after that going through issues with my girlfriend. So like she had friended everyone from the party because she had just met everyone, besides her sister. So I saw her posting pictures tagging everybody, and I was like, I saw she didn't tag me, so I found her that way. So I messaged her like, oh, you tag everybody but me. And she was like, oh, I couldn't find you. So from there we were just like chatting, and she was just like her same old bold self, just asking mad questions and straight to the point, like super forward. And
Just being
yeah, just being good old Dani or whatever. So yeah, me and my girlfriend were going through it. So she was kind of like giving me guidance, so to say, or whatever. So we ended up splitting, and we were just like hanging out. We were talking more and more. So finally, after like 3 weeks, she gave me her address. I don't know. She thought I was gonna like come kidnap her or something.
Yeah, I had to make sure she wasn't a murderer.
Like right.
No.
Yeah. So I came to her house. I met her and her son. He was like 7 at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, mostly the funny thing is most of the time I was playing with her son. Like he just took over the whole time. Like we was playing Wii. He was like kicking my ass and bowling. So, we hung out for a little bit. Nothing much like really happened. So like the next day, she calls me and she's just like, "Yo, you're a fake lesbian." I'm like, what? I'm like, what? She was like, "You didn't even try anything." She's like, "You didn't touch my butt. You ain't do nothing." I was like, I didn't know that. That's how that's.
Hey, she was ready to go in. No.
Right.
I was trying to save her. Her last girlfriend, she was cute, but she had big teeth.
Oh.
Helping her out.
Yeah.
You was an upgrade, is basically what you're saying.
And since, that's what she's saying. And since then, I've been like stuck because she's crazy.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I know. We're not gonna get into that right now. We got plenty of time on the show. So my next question: Who was in the sneakers first, and what got you in the sneakers?
I was into sneakers first. Probably since I've been a kid, I've been like on Nike. Like my mom was super Nike, so she always kept me and my brother in Nikes. Like maybe not like Jordans all the time, but definitely anything Nike. And I've been playing basketball since I was like 5. So that would be the way that I would get like the more expensive sneakers. Like my mom would be like, only for basketball season can you get the more expensive sneakers. So between that and then my dad, like, I had one of those absentee dads who show up and buy you like a pair of expensive sneakers, and that's supposed to make up for the year. So I think my first pair like expensive kicks was the like Grant Hills. So I got those, and then I started getting more into sneakers. So the one sneaker that made me want to start collecting was my Grail, which is the Flint 13s. So it came out in like 98, I think. I was like a sophomore in high school. So for basketball season, we went to the finals or whatever. So I think it was coming out in February or something like that. So I wanted the Flint 13s. So I told my grandmother, she wasn't really like, known on sneakers. Like she wore Reebok Classics and stuff. So, I showed her the picture, told her what I wanted. She was supposed to get it for me. So I get this box all excited and open it up. It's a freaking Team Jordan 2. Like, those Navy ones. I was like, yeah, it's almost a Flint, but not quite. Short story, I never ended up getting them. But I can't be mad at my grandmother. She ain't
Take these Nana shoes.
I mean, at least you didn't get that Jordan 1 with the upside down swoosh on it like I got. So it's doing a little bit better than me.
Yeah, but after that, like I was like on Dunks a lot. So I think like 2005 is probably when I really started collecting. Like I got the fire red 5s, the metallic 5s, and it just started like building from there.
2005, that was a great year.
Yes, it was.
That was a great year. So Danny, what got you in? You was following Werd and said, "I want to look like you and be like you. You're my idol." So
Negative.
That sounds right.
No, I wasn't a collector, but because I was a tomboy. I used to play with the boys in the neighborhood, climbing trees and baseball and all of that. I kept my hair and my nails done, but I was always in sneakers. Back then, I was wearing like New Balances, the LA Lights, the Reebok Pumps, the Reebok, the classics, not the one with the toe print on the side. And I would just wear them just to wear them. I would just go outside, play, dog them. I bumped into her, back in 2012. I think I was wearing this like South Beach Jordan like fusion type thing. I bought it because of the colors. I like colors, so if I see colors and I like the way the shoe looks, I'll buy it. That's when I started collecting in about 2012. So I caught up to her pretty fast. I think I have maybe close to like 300 pairs of shoes from 2012 till now.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
I'm only at 310. I counted to make sure because she always says you got mad shoes over me. Like mind you, I've been collecting since 2005. I got 310. You started in 2012.
Only 310. Okay. All right.
And I got about 300, and it just kind of just grew from there. So she kind of drove me into the whole collecting part. Because I was a girl, and like girls are supposed to wear dresses and shoes, and I always had jobs where you had to wear shoes, and I wanted to wear sneakers. I can only wear them on Fridays. So once I met her and I seen that it was a whole world of girls that wore shoes and guys wore sneakers and guys were okay with that, I was like, all right, well, I'm in. And I've just been collecting since then.
That's dope. So Werd, you're one of my favorite customizers that I follow. I mean, you do some amazing work, and I don't know if anybody. I'm sure the chat follows you, and if they don't, they need to be following both of y'all. But you do some amazing work. What got you into customizing?
Actually, this one kind of like I've always been an artist, so I've been like drawing since before I was playing basketball, probably. So I think like around 2000 when I went to college, I started doing like a lot of t-shirts, like custom t-shirts for my friends who were joining like frats and sororities and stuff like that. And then I would also do custom t-shirts for concerts, and people would always hit me up about them. So when was the last BC3 release? 2013.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, in 2013, I had the BC3s. I beat those things like to death. Like I wore them like every day for like a month straight, and like the midsole just went to shit. And I was just like, oh, maybe I can repaint these. So I ordered some Angelus paint, and I followed some videos I saw on YouTube, and ended up doing a midsole repaint, and it came out pretty clean. I mean, before that, I used to go to the Funk Flex car shows, and I followed Mosh. Like I know everybody should probably know Mosh.
Of course.
Yeah. He was like doing the Air Forces. He did like the Air Forces for Rasheed Wallace and all those. So I thought it was really cool, but I never thought about trying to, like paint on sneakers. So once I found out about Angelus and there was like more YouTube videos and it was becoming more common, that's how I started with basically restoring my kicks. So then one day Danny had the powder blue 10s, and she didn't really like them anymore. So I was just like, oh, let me try a custom. It was a big white canvas. I thought, let me try a custom on there. So I think I painted them all red or something like that. And, yeah, and that's like basically where that was like my first custom. I just painted her powder blue 10s all red, and from there just started building and building and building.
Hey, where are those at?
I actually redid them. They're I painted all red, but back then I wasn't that good, so it was like kind of clumpy. So it started cracking.
This one got a hair in it.
Yeah, I was hand painting with the brush.
Right, before I started airbrushing. So like I basically took all that off, which is like if you ever try to take off red paint, like not fun, like a whole bag of cotton swabs or whatever. So I ended up blacking them out and put in like some Keith Haring print on the like little side panel. But yeah, I would just basically she would like encourage me to like start putting my art out there more, and I would just paint her shoes because it's easier for her to recop. Like if I mess up your shoes, you can get them back.
Right. She want to mess up my shoes, not her shoe.
But I didn't. I didn't mess up any shoes. Like I didn't really mess up any shoes. You can't say that I messed up a pair.
She didn't mess up any.
But yeah, I mean when you could get a pair of Grails for $50, then I got to pay $350. It's better for me to try on your shoe, right?
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, out of all the shoes you've done, what's your favorite? What's the one that stands out the most?
The one that's probably the most popular was the red suede ones that I did the white LV print on. You probably saw PR Sneaks post it. Like when he posted it, it went ham. But I actually did it originally for this kid named Chris from Connecticut. He had like an idea. He wanted to do like a Supreme hybrid because that was when the LV Supreme release was coming out. So we came up with the idea on the all red suede to do it like that. So his is like the original pair, like the first like prototype. And like from there, it just like all of a sudden it was like I posted it one day, and then a week later, like there was a recon using like the actual jeans. Then there was like Vans. They were like, it was just like it went crazy. I was like tired of seeing it. I think I did like 10 pair, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing any more. Like that's it. Like nobody understands how hard that stencil is to pick and sit there and like to charge people what it really costs to do it. I didn't want to like beat anybody's pockets. So after I did the 10, I was like, I'm not doing anymore. But that's the one that probably stood out the most. That and the 11s. That Nike kind of stole. Like I did those for Danny. Those were the Concord 11 lows. And I
like those better.
Yeah, I did those back in like when was that, like 2014?
Yeah, I did the Soul Exchange. I was the photographer that day. I was actually crawling all over the floor and everything in them, and no scuffs, no paint chip, no anything.
That's what's up.
That's dope. And that's a good segue. You know, you were saying that Nike stole that design from you. How often do you see that where you make a shoe and then you'll see Nike, Jordan, whoever's come out with something similar to that?
For me, I feel like I experienced like 3 incidents. It was the 11s, those green 11s, which they did the Easter or Emerald 11s.
The Emerald, yeah.
Then I did what the ones, like before they did the top 3. I like had an idea because I was really starting to get into ones more. So I was like, oh, what if I make a hybrid of like the NYCs and the Breads and the Royals and all that. So I did a pair for Dani and I did a pair for Didi, Kick It with Didi, because it was her birthday. So I was like, oh, let me do a pair for her birthday. You know, she'll post it, it'll go crazy or whatever. So I mean, I guess you want to show those.
This was one shoe. It was the
laser ones.
So she took the laser one. She did the shattered backboard. She got the Royal. She dyed the soul blue. Then the second shoe, you got the shadow, and then the bread, and the soul is red.
Oh, that's dope.
And then next thing you know, Nike drops the top 3s.
Right. Coincidence? Then
I want my money.
Right. Then the last pair was what was the Eris? What was the Eris 11s? The black
11s.
Yeah, the black ones with the like ostrich
it's like,
or whatever.
Like ostrich or snakeskin or something on it.
Right. So I Dani had the those teal 11 lows and she didn't like them, so I blacked them out. And then I got the idea to put stones on them. So I put black stones on them, which gave it the shimmer. So that to me kind of looked like those. I mean, I'm not saying they copied it, but when I saw them, I was like, yo, those look exactly like the 11 lows.
Oh wow, that was dope.
Yeah, I wore these to like a soul exchange. You'll probably see some pictures floating around.
I wore those to SneakerCon New York.
Oh yeah.
When I met Jen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now,
I've seen the stuff because like I'm in like a couple custom groups, like those the Cement 5 somebody did way before they came out, like just a bunch of stuff. But someone, I can't remember who told me, but someone told me that they have people who work on the Nike and Jordan colorways that lurk around in these custom groups to get ideas.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But it's crazy. Like, just throw me $1 a pair. Like, that's all, $1 a pair. Throw me a free pair. Like,
some
a percentage.
Hold it down.
Now, if you could do any silhouette, if any company came to you and said, throw your work on this shoe, what would it be?
Probably a 1 or a 4. Like one is just like my favorite, and there's like the 1s and the 4s. I feel like they have like a lot of different like panels where you can do like a lot of different things. Like especially the 4, like just playing with the back tab, the midsole, like the different sections of it. So probably definitely like a 4 or 1.
Okay. Well, y'all are both a talent. Y'all a talented couple. Dani has her crafts that she works on as well. Tell them about what you got going, Dani.
I do custom bracelets. So I make like these beaded bracelets, these stretchy bracelets, or I can do the Shambhala style bracelets, the ones that have the adjustable tag on it. For some of the guys, I do some sneaker colorways. Some I just do random colors or trends that I see out there that I see the men or the women wearing. It all kind of started when I was trying to raise money for breast cancer, because that's a passion of mine, because I have family members that are survivors and some that weren't. So I was trying to raise money for breast cancer, and you would think that it would be easy, but it's not. Sometimes people want to get something in return for the money that they're donating. So I was like, this whole thing is not working. Let me figure something out. So I went out, I baked like a bunch of cookies, bagged them up real nice with all these pink ribbons and stuff, made lollipops, and then I made all the bracelets. And this is when I was working in Manhattan at the time. I would get on the train. I had this basket looking like Little Red Riding Hood, decorated with all pink ribbons and stuff. And before I would even get to work, and it was literally 5 stops before I got to my job, my basket would be empty. There'd be no bracelets. There'd be no chocolate covered pretzels or any of that stuff. So after that, I started seeing like these crafting events, and people were like, why don't you sell your bracelets there? And I started just making more bracelets, buying more beads, making more bracelets, going to the events. And I was like, wait, this is too much, lugging all this stuff to these flea markets, to these events. Let me try setting up an online site. So that's how I got the site. She made the logo because she does that stuff too. And we kind of just used my name to come up with the domain name. So my name on Instagram is Caramel Wonder. So I went with the caramel and then coated and then wrist because it's bracelets.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. All right, my last question, Word. If you can make a shoe for any celebrity, anybody out there, who would it be, and what shoe would you make?
Yeah, probably. I don't think I could narrow down. It would definitely be like Chris Brown, Eminem, or Remy. Like I'm in the works of trying to get to Remy now. Like she's been my favorite female artist since like I can remember. But I did the pair for Fat Joe, and I'm in contact with his son like often. So I'm trying to work that out. Like I was supposed to meet her at Summer Jam, but they had super tight security because she brought out like Queen Latifah, Little Kim, all this, so they wasn't letting anybody backstage. So I didn't get to link up with her, but I'm definitely trying to get a pair. Maybe I can make a pair for her, Papoose, and the baby. That would be major.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope. All right. Well, I think that's it for the interview section from me. Diana, Kevin, y'all got any questions y'all want to ask?
Diana, you're muted. I'm good to go.
I got a question for D-Lo. How many Crown Royale bags that you had?
Okay, let me tell you the story though of how I obtained all these bags. So every Tuesday I had a friend. Every Tuesday we would drink a fifth. Okay, just between me and him. And
then what happened?
I just collected the bags. See, what had happened was we went to bed to sleep.
Oh, okay.
So I just collected the bags, and so all that was like years of Tuesdays. Some were handles, some were fifths, but I collected them all, and then well, they came in handy, like I packed, and I don't have one glass that's not in a bag. I'm just telling you, all of them are packed up.
Oh, my poor friend.
Stop it.
All right. Well, what are we going to next? What we got next?
We are getting into pickups.
Pickups.
I will go first because I have 0 once again.
Oh,
man.
You're lying.
0.
Liar.
Man,
You got something on the way?
I made a sacrifice. Well, something's on the way. Just one now.
He got that major machine that we using now that's giving us this great service that we have. So
that's the best pickup here. So we can't even be mad at that.
Pickup for all of us right there. Even though my computer's being real shitty tonight, but it's all good. It's all good.
But you here.
Yeah, for now. It might kick me off shortly. My internet been shitty. Danny, can you help me? Can you help me troubleshoot my internet, Danny?
It's not getting to his glasses.
My Fire Stick not working right now. My Xbox won't turn on. So
I'm gonna take your whole network down. Don't call me.
Y'all, she's the worst troubleshooting customer service person in life.
I will never. What company do you work for? Dan?
Did you unplug it?
Because I am not signing up. I'm just saying, not signing up.
She's good though. Like she's good. She just like the story she be telling me. Like it's amazing how slow some people really are. Like
trust me, I know. I used to do the same thing.
Doing stuff like.
Look,
it's scary.
I used to have the same job. I used to be the technician that used to go out to them dumbass people.
Oh, see, that's what I'm not coming in your house with your baby diapers on the floor and your food sitting on the counter.
I can tell y'all some stories. But after hours. All right, Diana, what you got? What you pick up?
The usual that everybody else had. They came in. My boss was not letting me be great because it stayed under my desk for like 2 days. He acts like I gotta work whenever I'm there, or when he's there actually. But I got these, and then I picked up these because I have a mashup that goes along with the snakeskin. So be on the lookout for that next first Monday of next month. That will be with these. Yeah. Which will be. You
got the He Got Game 13s and you got the Jordan 1 snakeskin.
Jordan 1s with the snakeskin. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
That's all I picked up so far.
So for you, I'm sure you got some more stuff that you're gonna be sneaking under the desk that's coming.
I mean, they're coming, but see, look, what had happened was I got charms, right? I got them through Foot Locker, no big deal. But how about they told me they're on back order. So I won't get them for like weeks.
What's on?
No, they tell you that, and then you'll have them by Monday.
We'll see. But look for the box to be underneath my desk again.
Yeah, they hit me with that email too.
At least y'all got it. They hit me with that dub.
Y'all
like,
get them.
Y'all just holding my money. Like honestly, you're just holding my money.
I don't even know why they do that because I've had that happen
product.
several times, and I still got the shoe within the next few days. So
yeah,
y'all be good.
That's like a precaution, so nobody don't call them mad. Like, where's my stuff?
Right, exactly. So what y'all get?
Let's see.
I ain't get nothing much.
Nice. Well, if you see,
as a 21,
as a little late birthday gift, this one over here surprised me.
Nice.
I got tired of hearing her crying.
Whatever.
All the shoes that she bought you while she was in Dallas, I'm not even trying to hear that shit.
She bought me one pair. One.
Okay.
Pick these up for a steal. I gotta do a midsole.
Nice.
I've been looking for these forever.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite fives. If not favorite.
Yeah, midsole seen better days.
The homie, sincerely yours. You hooked me up with these. I still need the teal, but I got everything else. I got the like Mike 6s coming. I found those for like $40.
Gigi is dope, man.
See, I didn't even know that. She just snuck that in there. She ain't tell me that.
Unimportant.
She gotta tell you shit.
Yes, she do.
The Vans that everybody probably saw that I customized when we went to Miami.
Yeah, those are clean.
Yeah, the cause Vans. That's about it for me. I got my medicine balls coming, but
who balls?
What you got, great auntie Bertha? What you got?
I got these Vogue ones.
Okay.
Shout out to K Black 23 on Instagram. KB.
She was in there.
KB.
Yeah, I took a dub. Nike Ashy Asses hit me with a dub. And she was actually in the Kip store in New York, and they were sitting there, and she copped them for me. So shout out to her for that, because I really wanted them. People was trashing them, they hated them, but I like them, and I got them. I got these. I'm on my Molly's. I'm gonna leave the tag on it from stock. Tell you the story behind these. I really think they was trying to not let me be great, but I got these after the third try. The first try, they hit me with I got them for the low. I guess whoever had them needed to sell them. I was kind of watching the prices. They were going up and down, up and down. So I seen somebody had them posted for the low, went in and snagged them, watched them get shipped. They sat there in authentication. Next thing you know, they hit me with the dub. Oh no, they fake, whatever. Send me with the email. So I'm like, all right. So for the trouble, they sent me a free shipping coupon or whatever. So I went back in, was watching them again, found them for like $10 more. I'm like, all right, I got this. Went and got those. Saw them being shipped. Next thing I know, they wasn't shipped. And then they hit me with the email. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Now, after the second email, I'm watching my size because I wear 5, 5.5, steadily go up. I'm like, I think they keeping these.
Yep.
And they just not telling me. Like, this is not what's up. So I was mad. I was like, I ain't gonna do it no more. But I still had the alert set up. So I got this email while I was at work. I was like, purchase. Got them for like $2.90, and I still had the free shipping. So I was like, I went in and scooped those, and that was it. They showed up at my door.
Man, StockX be playing with your feelings, boy. They be playing with your feelings for real.
Yeah.
Are you gonna customize those?
Are you gonna customize them?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna get some on foot shots first with them the way they are, and then I'm gonna let Word play with her Crayolas or whatever it is she do.
Turn them joints red.
Let me customize her shoes.
And then I got these. This was a pressure custom. So when she tell y'all that I'll be making her or sweating her out, she's a liar. We were in Foot Locker. She was like, "Oh, get these so I can customize them." So I copped these. They were like on the kids section. They were on sale, and she put the core stuff on the toe box and on the back.
That's dope.
That's so crazy, man. I mean, when I look at your work, you know, a lot of people, you look at their work and you can kind of tell where they did something to it. Yours just look like you just went and bought it out the store. That's dope.
Because like if you literally sat and watched this one go through Instagram at people's pictures, like why Instagram lets you zoom in is beyond me. Because this one is a queen of the two finger zoom. She was getting all the way in there. Like, look at this paint right here in the sole. They ain't see that paint on the sole right here. You can do better than that. Like,
I'm the same way. If I'm gonna send my shoe to somebody, I'm gonna send my money. I'm gonna do some zooming in and look and see your details. So
I mean, it's just most people say like, yeah, like, oh, I got the main parts. That's the most important. I just send it out. They won't notice. I'm a perfectionist. I don't like it. Like, and half the time, some of the customs, like, I don't like it, and the customer will love it, and I'll be like, I guess it's good then.
I mean, that's how you know you're good at your job, though.
Your own worst critic.
Right. The shoe, the way of ways you did for Chris, though, man. I mean, that's
those came out.
Shoe. That's a phenomenal freaking shoe.
Chris put me to work on that pair.
Yeah, yeah.
Poured me a pair for D Wade himself. So, thank you, Chris.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So my first one, I had this one for a minute, but I never did bring it on the show. But it's the Air Max 1. I can't remember what the theme is on this one. They got all the damn things. Just do it. Yeah, it's the boxes, but I think it's called something else. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I got that one. And then I got this one off of Nike, the 95 Air Max 95. What is it? ERDL, ER, something like that it's called. And then I came in today, and the white one came in. Got the white pair today. So yeah, these are so dope, man. I got so much stuff to rock with these shoes. It's gonna be crazy. But summer's almost over with, so I gotta hurry and get them out the way.
That's the one you bought your Hype B shirt for? That's the one you bought your Hype B shirt for? Your Hype B shirt. You bought the Hype B shirt for those?
Yeah. I'm talking about my Bape shirt I got coming.
You got a Bape shirt?
Don't look.
What?
See, that can tell you, my boy don't even look at my Instagram. He don't even know. Everybody else knows. He don't even look at
hey
my
man,
Instagram.
I've been out of loop, bro.
I must have missed it too.
Damn y'all. Read the captions and quit just hitting like. And then last but not least, whatever. I got the off-white Prestos, the white pair. Man, these so dope. And I've never owned a pair of Prestos. Y'all know I'm a Jordan dude, and I just not got in the way of other shit. These shoes is comfortable as hell. I mean, it's like walking on pillows. So I think I'm about to move into the Presto world as well to add to my collection. But yeah, I love these shoes.
Add to your addiction.
Right.
Yeah, that too. I'm slowing down though, for real.
You say that every episode.
No, for real. This time I'm slowing down for real.
It's like what Mo said. He's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mo said that, and then he go out and get a $7,000 shoe. I ain't doing that. That ain't me.
You're not going to circle back and try to get the black ones?
We're not going to talk about that right now, okay?
Oh,
we're not gonna talk
they
about
come
that,
and watch.
yeah,
The white ones, I think the white ones are a lot harder than the black ones, though.
Man, them black ones are clean. I really want that first pair.
I like the original though.
Yeah, the original is dope.
I hit on the black, but I don't like Prestos. I was like, I sold it. Like no.
Yeah, you can make that money though. That's for sure.
You could have traded for a pair for me, but you know. That's
she's selfish.
There she go.
You know she's selfish.
There she go. Mind you, she got shoes on the way.
I mean.
All right, so next we're gonna get to the
we're gonna get to the
releases. Upcoming. To the releases. We're going to the releases. All right, there's a lot of stuff coming out in the next few days. It's a lot, and I don't even know if all of it's on here. I don't see it because we got those reacts dropping tomorrow, and I don't see them on here. But looks like the Jordan 3 Flyknit is finally going to drop.
Is that the only?
I like those.
But after you get the K54s though, do you need those?
I mean,
well, I ain't got the K54, so
you'll have them now. Do you like these or the K54s better?
Ah, K54s kill these. But they're not bad.
I don't.
Just paint that midsole and you got a bootleg K54.
With the green.
True, very true. Then you got a Air Max 90 coming out, pure platinum, yellow ochre.
Yeah, underwhelming.
I'll probably have it once it drop down to like $60.
You
A
cop
couple
it?
of women's Air Max coming out. You got the 97 Phantom. Not a bad look, but it looks similar to another release that I had earlier.
It does.
And then these kind of dope. The white red crush for women. These kind of dope.
Yeah, those are straight.
Those are nice.
There's just too many of them though.
Yeah, I like those.
They dropping them like it's crazy.
They taking care of the women though on the Air Max. I mean, they giving out way more pairs than us.
If they made these Air Jordan mids in a OG high, I think that they would go.
Man, I don't know something about the material on this thing though. I don't.
Well, I mean,
something
yeah,
looks
you'd have
funky about it.
to make it leather, but
Yeah, it's got a funky look to it. But you're right though. If they
suede.
I don't know.
It's like
Is it suede?
New buck maybe.
Suede.
It's a new buck.
Yeah, it look like it's a new buck. It don't look bad from the front like that. Like you said, if it was a high and they put some tumble leather on there,
It looks like
dope.
a shoe.
Right. So redesign it.
Basically. Word, get on that work. All right. So then we got let's see what we're gonna look at. We're gonna go through those. We looked at enough Air Max. Let's go to the next page.
Air Max.
Hey, who's getting them DNAs?
DNAs, what's that?
I've been really bloated today.
Jordans.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
now these right
up.
here.
They're up. Yeah.
All right, I go to these. I want this total orange.
Tough.
Those are dope.
I like those.
Those are tough.
I gotta get those. No, what you talking about? Some DNA? Oh, you talking about these right here?
Yeah.
Man. Man.
Hey, this is,
Just throw the whole shoe away.
Hey, this is what Marcus was singing when he sees these shoes.
I'm gonna order those some polos.
That's all right. Just in the receipt there. I gotta make sure I get the right size. Just in the receipt with it.
I'm gonna have Word put your name on them too.
I can paint too.
You wear them to ATL watch.
Then you got a couple of Jordan 11 low IEs coming out. You got this Vogue colorway. Anybody checking for these?
No.
I like them, but I wait for them to go on. Like, I don't like IEs at all, but I love the bright colors. Like, I love that Vogue color. Like, I still want the Vapor Max, the Vogue Vapor Maxes.
That referee shoe look, it just does something to my soul. I can't.
They should have changed the midsole color. It's too much, Vogue.
I think these gonna move. I don't think they're gonna make them low.
Probably.
They got.
They're gonna move.
They got a teal color one too. I think
they're gonna move right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Gonna move right next to them Gatorades in the sales section.
Yes, sir.
You got that teal. Let me see if it'll let me open it up. It probably won't, and it won't. Of course, the ones you want to see, it never lets you open them up. But yeah, there's that teal pair right there. They not bad.
Nah, them trash.
They not bad.
They're not good either.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't rock them.
Hey, they are strangle tied. Your ankle can't move at all. You be sitting.
Call them hog tied.
I need them Raptors though.
I already took an L on finish line for those.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I gotta bear with me on my internet. It's acting crazy now.
Oh,
all right, so we got the Kobe.
Oh, we on
Kobe 1 Pro Tro All-Star.
Nope. It looked like astronaut boots.
That toe box is huge. That's what she said.
Man, that shit was kind of dope. I gotta give me some.
Now, once you get them, you send them right back.
They look.
I know you
dry
did.
rights.
Yep, I got a pair and I was like,
boots.
Yeah, them corrective shoes.
They look
so
like
you don't fall down.
Yes. Yeah.
They got a life alert in the sole.
In the tongue, you just push it.
As soon as you fall down, it just alerts the ambulance people.
We're trying to get sponsors, man. We're not gonna be talking bad about shoes.
I mean, we talking good. We talking bad. We being honest.
We're being honest.
And then last but not least, the Jordan 4 Raptors. Another NRG release that are going to be difficult to get, it seems like.
I need these.
Which yeah, I need them too. I need him to. My boy said he got me on lock, but I need to check with him today to make sure.
Let me guess. They are not GS.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I
Okay,
don't
y'all need help.
work,
Let me know.
but
Bet I need help.
Very well.
That
Call
Got you.
When all else fails, send me those pure money fours.
Pure crap for us. All right.
I'll make them
and that is all we got for upcoming releases. Like I said, there's a couple of reacts coming out tomorrow, I think.
Y'all ain't got those premieres up, those premiere dunks. The scratches.
Ain't no dunk fans on the panel except for you.
You got those Campbells though.
Yeah.
Pew 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 pew.
And on to topics we will move on to.
Not yet. At first, we got to go to G.A.P and watch out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Watch your head
My
for the
bad.
drop.
Any day now.
Yeah, like it's coming, right?
Man, y'all ruining the drop.
Oh.
It's the G.A.P. Sponsored by 8-9 Manufacturing. Make sure you go ahead and check them out in the description. Still 30% off. So go ahead and get that Eat Shit Rugby and wear it proudly to your children's events, school-wise and all that stuff. Back to school, you know, you can wear that, drop them off. Anyways, it's the G.A.P. It's gas, ass, or pass. Gas will get you 2 points. A pass gets you 1 point. And ass gets you 0. And we have everybody's... I don't think it's in the right order, but it don't matter. The topic of today was GRs that are non-OG colorways. So you only get 2 gases on the panel. The chat gets unlimited gas, and we are going to start with... Oh, what a coincidence! It's me. I sent mine in first.
You send it to yourself first. Okay.
I threw an alley oop.
Well.
I threw an alley oop off the backboard. My pick. It is the bread toe ones. I think it's one of the dopest, most dope GRs that came out. That wasn't a OG. So that's what I got. Let's go with Werd and Dani. You guys get to pick. You guys get to vote. Each get to vote.
Yeah, I'm gonna gas those like Berto's classic. It makes me mad that I don't have the black toes or the Chicagos, but I settle for those. I mean, ones you can't go wrong with. So any ones that come out that are highs, I'm gonna cop.
Are we going with 2 gas limit?
Yes, two gas limit, and then you can gain another one by assing.
You don't have to gas. You don't gas your own, right?
No, you don't gas your own.
I'm gonna go with a gas.
What do you do on your own?
I mean, you automatically get points. She said, "What do you do with your own?"
No, it's just a wash on your own because I mean you would say that your own is a gas. I mean,
nothing.
Marcus, man, what you got?
Bad. Carry on.
Damn, I can't remember what other shoes was up there. I'm gonna gas them. I mean, this is one of my favorite ones. And somebody mute Diana for we had to. No, but yeah, it's definitely gas. It's one of the dopest non-OG ones that come out besides the Shadow Backboards, in my opinion. So
yes, sir. Gas. And they weren't a GR because I was gonna pick them, but they wasn't nowhere near a GR. Right. Diana, what you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to gas them too. My bad. It just is what it is. It's gas all the way through.
Perfect. All right, so I got. Let's see here, and it looks like the chat got gas, right? Yeah, the chat got gas. 2, 4, 6. So we got 10. Moving right along. We got.
That was fast.
We quick. We got D-Lows. These are the Blue Moons. These are yours, right?
Yeah.
Right.
These are literally mine.
Yeah, you got the picture. So go ahead and tell us
Look,
about
that's my-
tell us
that
about
makes-
your shoe. Tell us why you picked it and all that good stuff, and why people should vote for it.
You should vote for it just cause. I'm just kidding. Suede. You can't go wrong. Like, I didn't really want them at first, but then when I got them in hand, they were beautiful. They are gorgeous, perfect blue suede shoe. That's why you should guess.
All right,
Is that it?
that's
We
good.
good?
Marcus,
Right on.
let's go to Marcus.
Damn it, I can't remember what other shoes you had on here. It's killing me.
All right, hey, look, I'm gonna tell everybody. You got these. You got the bread toes. You got the Hyper Royal ones,
Yeah.
and then you got the what was it, dark blue
Blue suede 12.
blue suede 12s, and then the undefeated 5 or whatever they are called.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and gas these in. This is another pair I have in my closet, and it's dope. And I still haven't worn it. I haven't found the right thing to rock with it, but I love this pair, so I have to gas them. Yeah, I haven't.
I wore mine.
Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
One day.
All right, let's go to Werd and Dani.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna gas those. I mean, my favorite color is blue, and unfortunately, I didn't get them yet, but I definitely will have them. So yeah, that's straight up gas. I mean, the quality looks amazing. I can't wait to see them in hand though.
Dani, what you got?
I'm a pass.
Okay.
It was similar to colors that I already have, so that's why I didn't cop them when they dropped.
I am at a crossroads. Because there's 3 that I like all of them. I think I have all of them except for the undefeated, and I'm stuck on that one. I am going to. I gotta pass. I gotta pass.
At least you didn't ask them.
No, I would definitely. I got them. I can't ask them. And then what's the chat got? Looks like gas.
It looks like gas, yeah.
All right. So is that 8? Yep. We got 8. And up next, we got Mr. Marcus. Marcus,
yes,
darling.
Sir. As they are called, the undefeated 5s, the olive 5s, whatever you want to call it. This shoe came from one of the greatest year of releases. I mean, you had some of the dopest pair of Jordans that came out. This is when they started the whole lifestyle thing. And I mean, they just dropped straight heat back. I think it's 05, 06, during that time period. And I mean, this is still today one of my favorite shoes in my collection. And this dude, whoever rocking this combo on this pick, man, he killed that damn combo right there.
Oh, Ninja Turtle ass. Nope.
Your shoes outside. Nope.
Those shoes have been outside a lot.
Yeah, because they've been around for 20 years.
It's all right.
D-Lo, what you got?
On these, I'm gonna have to. Sorry, not my style.
You passed them?
My bad.
Or did you ask them?
Yeah, my bad. No ass. No ass.
Dani and Werd, what's good? What's up with this one?
Well, I'm all out of gas, so I'm gonna have to pass on them. I mean, they're cool, but like 5s aren't my favorite. Like besides the black grapes and the Laneys, there's nothing that I like have to have. So.
But ain't they suede?
I mean, they are suede, but I'm just.
I knew about.
She drinking, y'all. She drinking.
If somebody gave them to me, I'd take them.
Dani, what you got?
I mean, I don't like that person wearing them. Not a fan of 5s. Not a fan of 5s. Because to me they're not the most comfortable, but the suede ones are. And they green and orange. I have a pair that were customized around this theme, so I'm gonna give them a gas.
All right.
You're all right with me, Dan.
Oh, now she is, but in the chat
Just
she
right
wasn't.
now. She won't be short. Like that.
Just right now.
And
I can't stand the rest of them.
I am gonna go and gas these because they're dope. And I wish I had a pair, but I'm not gonna buy a pair right now and then have them things fall apart or have to get them all switched up, and I just can't do it. I just need to wear them straight up. But what we got with the chat? Where we at? Gas.
I don't know. This chat kind of whack, honestly.
So is it a pass?
I mean, it's gas, but I mean, in my opinion, nobody in the chat should pass on these. But you know, that's me.
All right,
that's what I feel. I mean,
it's a gas.
I see a lot of gas.
Yeah, I see a lot, but I see some passes too. Like Jenkins, he probably don't even have a pair.
Oh man, you know he got two.
He
of them.
probably got 2 pair. Yeah.
No, I don't think that made him in his size. Bigfoot motherfucker.
Shout out to Jenkins out there. Where's he at in Los Angeles?
He living the life.
Somewhere out there
living
on the
his
West
best life.
Yeah, he's in Los Angeles. All right. Up next, you got an 8. Up next, we got Danny with the Deep Royal 12. I think it's Deep Royal, right? That's what she said.
Some of us.
Whoa. D-Lo, what you got?
Deep Royal.
Y'all could have used my
I'll guess him.
I use what I got sent to me.
Oh, polos must have sent it.
You ain't sent me no picture to send. You just told me what you wanted.
What up, Terrell? What'd you say, D-Lo?
I said I gas them.
Right.
I like 12s and I like blue, and they good.
Boom. All right, Word. What you got on these?
Yeah, I mean I love blue, but I'm out of gas, so I'm gonna just have to pass on them.
Uh-oh.
Even though I got them.
First of all, before I even vote, who the hell is Heads in a Tree D?
His heads ain't ready.
Heads ain't ready.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Heads ain't.
It sounds like somebody grandfather trying to get with the
It
lingo.
look like, but look at it, look like Heads in a Tree D or some shit. Calling me whack, yo.
Can't get with the kids
Your
smoking.
name whack.
It sounded just like somebody grandfather trying to get the lingo down.
I ain't nobody damn grandpa. Don't put that shit on me. You got no kids. Don't put that shit on me.
You say gauchos and dungarees.
Oh,
Don't put
man.
that bad juju on me, okay?
Where we at? It's on me?
Yeah.
I will gas these. I love these. I want a red pair too, but blue suede, they're fire. So I'm gonna have to gas. The chat, what we got?
The chat broken. They said pass. They broken.
They broken.
The chat
I
broke.
like pass.
All right.
Throw the whole chat out.
Is that everybody?
Not
No, I didn't
whole
vote.
chat.
All right, go ahead, Marcus.
I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass.
So, Danny's got 7.
I'm taking out all y'all internet.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hey, she'll do it. She's take
Well, I
ours
don't
out.
have
No.
your company.
All right, last but not least, we got Word with the Hyper Royal ones.
Yeah, like I feel like when these got wind of coming out, everybody's like, "Oh my god, I gotta get these! And then when they came out, it was just like on sale. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? But I love this pair. I'm gonna probably like when they drop below 100, I'll probably get a second pair.
Yeah, I feel that for sure. I would have gassed these, but I couldn't put these above the undefeated 5s. But these are one of my favorite pickups this year. I have to pass on them, but they're sick. The quality is dope. And I mean, you can even throw some different laces in there and change up the whole deal. Like I was gonna put those ghost green laces in there and see what that looked like, and I think it would pop. So I had to pass because I'm out of gas and I wasn't gonna ask nobody. So we're gonna go. Let's go to D-Lo.
These I have to pass. 'Cause I didn't even pick these up, honestly. So sorry, Word, but it's a pass for me.
You ain't pick them up yet.
Not ever.
She playing games.
Danny, what you got on these?
Y'all watch me next week.
Yeah.
I think I'm out of gas, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to pass. But I do have them. I did get them for the low. I got them on release. I paid retail for them. And then when they dropped down to the sale, I did the whole switcheroo.
He said, I bought these.
With the regular receipt and got my money back. But I do have them. The quality is nice. Even for grade school, because they usually do us dirty. Like they ashy. But I don't have any gas left, so I'm gonna have to just pass.
We all out of gas. Marcus.
Pass. I mean, it's a dope shoe, but it's just kind of basic to me. So, I'm just gonna pass. I ain't gonna ask it, but I'm passing.
Super pass.
This time, weren't we?
So we got pass in the chat for the most part. Chat sleep.
It is.
We're good.
So Word got 5. We's all out of gas. So that means
disrespectful.
Dang, who won?
Brenta.
The Brento, you did.
I did.
You rigged it.
Right. We already know.
How'd I rig it?
Conspiracy.
How'd I rig it?
Throw yours out there first and take away the other sneakers.
But no, I show all the shoes first so you can see them.
For like 2 seconds.
Hey, you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick.
Not what she said.
Hope not.
X-Files.
We're gonna go ahead and transition into the topics, and there's a drop. So I'll let y'all know when the drop is over with.
I mean, shush.
Welcome to Topics by the Monday Midsole. And today the first topic is the fact that the DB6 or something like the DB6 is supposed to come out instead of an 11. I just want to kind of get everybody's opinion on that. Or do you think the 11 should have come out before that? Or is there another shoe that should have come out before that? Or are you excited about the DB6 coming back out? Because it's come out, is this a third time?
No, this is the second time.
It's the second? Okay.
This will be the second time.
All right.
But, I mean, do we know that this is going to be exactly like the
That's just the
original
word on the
DB6?
street.
Right. So, I mean, it could be a good thing. If it's not like the original, if it's something completely different, I'm in for that. I'm game. I mean, we pretty much have all said for years, they're not going to do an 11, So, I mean, if that's the case, it's okay to go back. I mean, I think they should have did a 14. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that is a shoe that's in the line that a lot of people like. So I think they should have definitely done that. But if they're going to go back and redo the 6 and make it look different from this original one, I'm cool with that. Just don't do the same shoe. Even though I don't have it, I want it in its original form, and I want it to be something that everybody doesn't have. So I'd rather they do something completely different.
I think that, they've doubled up on shoes before. Would they double up on the 3s? Has there been anything else that got doubled up on? Because the 3s are the same, right?
Well, the 3 wasn't when it released the second time. It wasn't released as a doing the DB release.
Oh, okay.
Without
It was
just a drop. Yeah.
Oh, all right. So this would be the first time if they redropped the same thing. I think it'd be dope if they dropped it in a red and made the opposite colors like that. There was a shoe going around that had like the red with the bottle on the side. I don't know if you guys seen that one.
The Recon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Shoe Search? I don't think it was Shoe. Was it Shoe Searching?
I don't know who did it.
Yeah, but I saw that one. Yeah, those were fire.
What do y'all think about these?
I mean, I don't have them, so I would love to get them. I always take a dub on the DBs, except for the up tempos. Like that's the only one I got through on. So, I mean,
she angry when it comes to DBs.
I mean, the sad part, it'll still be a dub because everybody who even got them already would still try to get them. So, but yeah, I've been waiting for the 11. So I'm a little tight about that, but I guess if they want to repeat, I mean, they could if they were to do the 6, I feel like they could have did something different. Because like if they just re-releasing, are they re-releasing the 6 as like a DB like during the whole time when all the collection comes out?
That's what the word on the street is, but I mean nothing's in stone. I guess we're speaking in hypotheticals at this point. But
yeah, because they released a list, and I think it was 8 shoes that were coming out, and most of them were like GS, which kind of pisses me off. They had some Air Max on there, but it just showed a Jordan 6 DB, and a lot of people I think just assume that they're going to re-release the same one, and I don't know that. I think in my mind they're going to come up with something all new, because it's kind of like the kids are the ones who create these shoes, and it's kind of like you're taking something away from a kid.
Right.
You know, taking the opportunity away from a kid if you're going to just say, okay, we're just going to release the same one that somebody already did. So I'm thinking in my mind that they're going to have a completely different shoe. At least that's what I hope.
I hope.
I mean, I would like to have these too, but have a pair that has like yellow resistant bottoms or something like that, because it seemed like everybody that has these pairs, none of them look like this. And even if you haven't worn them that much, I mean, if they maybe get a blue tint so it can stay a little bit better longer, that would be dope. But or if they switched the colors and made it reverse, that would be sweet. But we'll see.
I don't mind the yellowing though on this though.
But I don't mind if it's got yellow on the bottom and somewhere in the middle so it balances out. I think when it's just yellow at the bottom, like it makes the shoe look kind of dingy sometimes. I don't know. Like make it look like you cut grass in them. But then the upper be nice. So I don't know.
I think it only looks dingy when it's like a light colored shoe. I think that's when it gives it. But I like on like a shoe that's
my varsity 6s
heavy colored like this one or dark colored. See, it doesn't look bad on that. I don't think. I think when the shoe is like light, like the maroons, it's mad white, and then you got this piss yellow sole. It looks a little crazy.
And then we put blue and yellow together. It kind of grinds my gears anyway.
This shit.
No,
I don't know.
I like the yellowing on the 5s. I think the 5s are super dope when they have the yellow on the screen on the side and the yellow on the bottom. Like I said that I would buy a brand new pair of the fire red 5s if they had that pre-yellow. I think that would be sick.
I'm not buying pre-yellow, but it doesn't look bad.
Look, I don't mind them re-releasing. I don't have a pair. I wouldn't mind getting a pair. I mean, if I could get it for retail. But also, too, if you're going to re-release these, can you guys go ahead and re-release the ones that don't come in GS? So we can start getting those, too?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, we can get y'all some socks, and y'all can...
Listen, there ain't enough socks in the world to fit them shoes. I'm just telling you. But like, if you're gonna re-release in GS too. Like, if it's from the kids, why can't we get kid sizes?
Exactly.
I'm just saying. That's my little soapbox. We want to be great too, yo.
Whatever. Y'all are great.
I don't know what to tell y'all.
I mean, because again, and I know I'm gonna get beat up for this. Y'all get some dope shit too that we don't get. I mean, maybe not on the same level. I mean, we get way more than y'all do, and I mean, I admit that, and I don't like that. But at the same time, y'all get some shit, and I'll be like, man, God, I mean, like them fucking red 8s, them fucking red 8s.
Oh,
okay,
yes.
That I didn't get.
Well, at least you can get a pair for a decent price.
I mean, I could, and I understand what your position is, but also too, if this is available to all of y'all to get y'all's grails, we'd like to get the grails too. So if you're going to re-release, we would like to get them as well. So
these polos?
GS,
yeah.
Why not make a GS version?
I want those. They need to make the men's in those.
And then if you want our colorways, if you want, I mean, it's a colorway for GS. Most of the GS like some pink and some purple and bullshit. Like
See that? There y'all.
But we had pink and purple last year.
That's so not true. It's not most of y'all shoes are pink and purple. Yes, y'all get some, but y'all get some other dope ass colors besides that. I mean, y'all got to get off that whole.
We do.
All they make is
no,
pink
I'm not
shoes
saying that it's all pink and purple, but majority of the stuff that we get is like geared towards that, and we're more like we want what y'all got. And I know I get you. I understand. We've had this argument all the time. I get it. I understand your point, but you also got to understand our point. We want the same thing too. But
I think that
y'all want our colorways. Y'all want our colorways.
We do get some great colorways, but even when we get that, when you get the shoe, the material on the shoe be straight ass. Like, what is this?
I just want the reds.
30.
I need the 8 and the 7s to be all red in men's, so I can have 1 through 14.
You see 12s that were GS that I couldn't cop. Like I think Jordan for extended grade school, but I still be taking the dub because I'm like a 9.5, so that's like every Spanish dude size.
Well, don't mess with them.
Facts. That's so true.
Man, that's silly.
That's true.
So we done? Are we done on the DBs? Anybody say anything that wanted to be that we should have read?
They're gonna mess around and make them the 312s, DB 312s.
Oh man, they might. I wouldn't
mind that actually.
I did buy the was it the Billy Hoy, whatever it is.
Wow.
I did buy those and I canceled them. I just decided I didn't need them. So
They're going on sale.
Probably. I want them on SNS and.
Oh, I got them coming. All of them.
Yeah, this one.
All of them.
She said, I'm collecting these. All right, let's get into the next one. The next one, we're going to talk about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air laceless grape 5s with the Nike Air on the back. And Word, are you gonna be taking orders on drilling holes in these things? Or?
I mean, I just
had a whole pint on standby
because I wasn't aware that they didn't have the holes for the laces either.
Nope.
Like that's a little OD. I thought they were just no laces with the holes. Like so, yeah, I'll definitely be copping and punching some holes in them.
No, it's like a slide on. It's like a slipper, man. I mean, there's like no separation between the tongue and the side.
But the 5s have a hold down in them anyway, though.
Yeah, they do. That's what I'm saying. Like I thought that's why they would just have put the lace holes and kept it because you could wear the 5s without shoelaces in general. Because I mean that's what he did, but like why not put any lace holes? It makes it look crazy. It's like the same thing they did with the zip up ones, or not the zip up ones, the ones that laced on the side. Like, and they have a zipper. The laces don't function. The women's one.
It's like when you tell your mom to go get you some gloves and she bring you some mittens. And everybody laughing at you.
Exactly how you feel. Oh, no. That's the perfect analogy.
I mean,
I sold my grape 5s when I had them. I'm just not a fan of 5s. They're not comfortable to me.
I love 5s. 5s are in my top 3, top 4. But I just don't. And I want these with the OG treatment. Like I wanted these ever since they first came out. I remember my friends, they were 2 brothers, and they both had them. And my mom was like, "I'll get you the black pair because you're gonna mess up the white pair." And I couldn't get these with the Nike Air on the back. And now you're gonna play me, and now put no lace holes in them. So I gotta walk around looking like I'm 18 years old. Like let me be old and let me rock what I want. So,
and tie my shoes.
Right. I need all the support I can get. That's when you fall down and your shoe fall off. And, and you be on everybody's Instagram.
See, these are the ones that need the life alert.
I don't know how sure I am of this, but when the last Grape 5 came out, did they sell out?
Yep.
Yes.
But that was when every Jordan was selling out though.
Yeah.
The black ones went extra quick and the white one not as fast.
Now the black ones I wanted because the suede 5s are more comfortable than the leather 5s. The leather 5s actually hurt my feet, so that's why I got rid of them.
Well, the quality on that 5 wasn't the greatest, but I needed them, so.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're gonna sell out. I mean, regardless if they got lace holes or whatever, they're gonna sell out. You know, and I mean, it's the closest thing we're gonna get for a while. At some point within the next few years, they're gonna release all of the Jordans are gonna get released with a Nike Air on some point on them. All of them, all of the OGs. We just got to be patient and wait. I don't know if I'll still be in the game when it happens, but at some point it will happen. You know, we can't get everything that we want right when we want it. I mean, you stay broke to the motherfucker.
But I wonder why they would put the Nike Air treatment on these instead of wait for them to come out again. It's kind of like when they dropped the JTH and then the free throw lines right that close to each other. You know, I guess the one has the swoosh on it, but at the same time, if you waited a year or two, you probably could have. I mean, I guess they did sell out anyway. I guess it doesn't matter.
If you'd have put the Jumpman on this particular shoe, it wouldn't have sold out.
Probably not. That's probably why they had to do it.
They had to. That's the only way the shoe was going to sell out. I mean, and I appreciate what they're doing with this shoe. You know, you're showing homage to a guy who rocked Jordans, who made Jordans popular for a lot of kids who didn't know what they were. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, this is the second, shoe dedicated towards the Fresh Prince, which is dope. I mean, I remember watching him and seeing him with some J's on. I'm like, damn, I need that pair. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I appreciate the fact that what they're doing because he plays a big part in, the sneaker community and what we wore back in those days. So just for that reason, I think they're all right. I don't need a pair, but
then they gonna mess with other TV show sneakers and stuff. Like
they had a what is it? They had a Martin CP3. There was supposed to be a Jordan too, but I think the CP3 came out, but the Jordan didn't drop. Maybe I think it was a Jordan 10 that had a Martin. If anybody in the chat knows, I think it was a Jordan 10 that they had like the Martin colors.
Like that would be if they dropped some sneakers like that related to the shows we watched back in the day and like made them relatable. Like
you would have to do Martin. You'd have to do what's the college show? Different World.
Different World.
Yeah.
You'd have to do
Dwayne
that.
Wade.
Yeah. Boy Meets World.
Then you have the Seinfeld.
Yeah, Seinfeld and the Wayans. The Wayans rock Jordans.
Yep.
All the time. Is that on the Williams Brothers show?
Yep. Yep.
I hate that Google on the top. I'm trying to get rid of it. Go. There you go. Damn. OCD. All right. So we killed that one. We're going to hit the next one. The next one we're going to talk about is the UNC basketball team getting, I think they're suspended. It was a basketball team or is it a football team?
I think it was the football.
Yeah, it was football.
Okay. I think 10 people.
Yeah,
10 players got suspended for I think the first game for selling their pair. And I saw, who was it? I sent it in the chat. There was somebody on Instagram that posted all these, and I'm like, man, I wonder if they're the one. What?
Marvelous Souls.
I thought it was somebody else.
I saw it in his Insta story.
Okay, it was somebody that posted a bunch of them. I'm like, man, you over here hot. You about to get all these dudes in trouble because they know where the only places that they are. So I guess they would have to self-report, and then the NCAA probably steps in, and they may or may not penalize them even harder. I know Ohio State, they were selling. They get these gold pants every year. They beat Michigan, and they've been getting a lot of them lately. Y'all can look that up. But like, they was out here selling them because it was like, hey, we got a bunch of these, and then people out here go crazy for that stuff. And I know that like it was like our quarterback and a couple other dudes, they all got suspended for selling stuff that they were given. So I mean, like, how do you guys feel about college players, selling the stuff that they get?
I mean, if it's gifted to you, why can't you do what you want with it? I mean, it seems like the whole point they're selling is like the complaints they've been having. They ain't getting no money. I'm making money off of them, so they need to make money somehow.
Right.
Start paying them or give them like a percentage of their jersey sales and stuff like that. Then what are you gonna do?
I hate the whole NCAA. I mean, especially with a school like North Carolina, Duke. You got certain standout schools that make money hand over fist. And
school is big business. School ain't school. It's big business.
It is. I mean, especially like I say, a school like UNC. I mean, that's one of the most well-known universities out there. I mean, that's a school. I mean, I've watched their basketball program since back when Jordan played. It's just one of those schools that you think about when you think about college basketball. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's fair the way the universities treat these kids, where they're making all this money off of them. It's kind of that whole slave mentality. You know, you go to work for me, boy, but I'm not gonna pay you. That's what it is. You know, while they're lining their pockets up, you know what I'm saying, with you know, millions and millions of dollars off of us consumers. You know, because like Maul, you know, he's not on the show this week, but Maul buys lots of UNC, you know, related, you know, gear and shoes and the whole nine. You know, so people are spending money on this, and for these young men, who most of them come from a home of, you know, I'm not going to say poverty, but they don't have it the best. And for them to be somebody to come and say, "Hey, man, I give you $5,000 for those shoes," you know, I mean, that would be hard to pass. Now, for me, like a person like me who a sneakerhead, you ain't get mine, and any dude on the team that don't want his, I'm gonna be like, "Let me have them." You know what I'm saying? But everybody not a sneakerhead. Just because you play ball, you're not a sneakerhead. My homeboys that all play ball and that was the coldest niggas on the court didn't give a shit about sneakers. They'd be out there balling in some sketches and shit on your ass. But you know,
shoes.
It was niggas like me. It was niggas like me who wanted to be a pretty boy on the court. You know what I'm saying? Who wanted to come out there on the court looking good and shit. You know, or Kev. You know, Kev come out there with a full Ohio State basketball.
No, you know that's wrong.
Elbow pads.
You know that's
headband and the whole nine.
On the wristbands.
Hey, you was out there with the walker and with the wheels on.
And the tennis ball at the bottom. And the socks.
He had the matching socks and he had a matching arm sleeve with the sock.
Kevin comes soon as he get out. Hey, he got a rip away suit on and shit.
Hey, Marcus back when Marcus used to ball, they had collars on the jerseys. and the shorts had built-in belts. He had them old police socks that had the little garter that had to tie up to the sock.
We had piece baskets. We was balling piece baskets.
Hard.
They was.
Oh man, but how do y'all feel about these? Like if these threes drops, what would they do?
Oh
man,
fair.
It's gonna be a problem in the streets.
I think it's crazy. I customized a pair of. I did a pair of the Louis V1s for this guy. What was it? What a King Jerk. He's in Cali, and I did a pair for his daughter as a gift. I think it was a graduation gift or something like that. And his nephew is this kid J.D. McCrary. He's gonna be the new Simba in The Lion King. And I was talking to him the other day. They got gifted a trip to the Nike in Oregon, and JD got a pair of the off-white UNCs, and he got the threes. Ooh. So he posted a picture. I was like, that's sick. They wore them to the Kids' Choice Awards. Wow, I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that would be dope.
What pissed me off over the weekend is, okay, we got this whole suspension thing going on, but then Nike sends Kais a free pair. You know,
wow,
that annoyed the hell out of me.
Of what, the threes?
Yes, this shoe right here.
That's
Go look at his most recent video.
What, he called them a pair?
Well, it's not Nike, but it's not Nike that is reporting these guys to it. They have to self-report these, because once they hit Instagram and everybody was like, oh well, how did all these pairs come up? And then UNC has to investigate and make sure that they're not from their players, and when their players couldn't produce the pairs, then you gotta self-report. Otherwise, when the NCAA finds out and you don't say nothing before that, then they hit you hard. So
I heard they were like I heard something about them taking pair back until like you graduate or something. Something crazy, like they hold them. I don't know how true that is.
And Shalako Kumbabach, he had a good question. He said, are they there for education or sports? At the end of the day, you have to put a value on a free education. And I agree to a point. I think, that's cool if everybody's out there playing, but they're putting these numbers of these kids on these jerseys that they're selling. So
they're making billions
and making a bunch of money off of, the work of certain players. So I think that they should be able to profit. If they're going to go ahead and target, hey, it's not a coincidence that your quarterback's jersey number is number 2, and all the jerseys in the campus bookstore are all 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and it changes every year. Every 2 years you have another star, and every 2 years that jersey number changes. So, while education is important and they should get that out of that, I do think that they should be able to make whatever money they can, from the items that they get if they choose to part with it.
And Cumberbatch, most people who go to school, on a sports scholarship, their dream is to be a professional athlete. No, most players that go to college don't go there for the education. Now that's not good, but that's still the reality of it. Right. That most of them go with the aspiration of playing professional basketball or professional football or whatever sport it is they're in. So that's kind of hard to take away those things from them when that's their big dream is to be a professional athlete. Of course, you want the education.
A lot of them, that's their only way they can afford it. It's like, if I have somewhat of a talent, I can groom this, I can practice hard every day. If I make it there, then I get this free education, but I'll have to play ball for them. Some people can't afford college. Like the cost of college now for one year is $70,000. That's one person's salary for a year. They have to shell this out every 4 years for their kid to get an education.
And then are those college kids really given a true education? Those athletes?
Probably not.
Really,
yeah, because the classes they have to take are watered down.
Right. Yeah. I know I've had several friends who played, in college and then went to the pros, and they dumb as a bag of rocks. They got their degrees, but they didn't do anything with them. You know what I'm saying? So you can't always have that. I mean, you should have that education to fall back on, but it doesn't happen, especially at schools like UNC, Duke and places like that. Yeah, of course, you got your Ivy League. I mean, you got your guys like Bobby Hurley and stuff like that who played back in the days who were smart kids already, but that doesn't happen for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think and also they take a lot of these kids that are from homes that didn't have a lot, and then you put them in in an environment with these other kids whose parents have money and they're able to do this and that and have this different experience in school. So they should be able. Yeah, they should be able to sell what they need. I mean, there's some athletes that they didn't have anything to eat because in college, we had a meal plan, and once you got through that meal plan, somebody had to pay. And if you don't have, you're a college athlete, you're gonna eat more than a freshman female, and that's just the facts. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes are sitting there hungry and they got to sit there and go around their friends and hang out with their friends and maybe they can get a sandwich or something. And then if they get caught getting a sandwich, then they get in trouble. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Did you guys see the One and Done, Ben Simmons? Watch that documentary?
I gotta check it out.
That's where I found all this stuff. Like, I didn't really know. Like, he documented basically how his main purpose to go to college was because he had to do 1 year. He was one and done. And he was just saying how, he had $100 on his card and he went to Walmart and he basically spent his last. His sister had to send him money to get sneakers. And he was like, it's crazy. He's like, I can't walk to class without signing 10 autographs, but yeah, y'all won't give me any money.
Right.
I got to go to these classes because, I think he was saying you only have to pass the first semester to be eligible to play. So you don't even have to, he didn't even go to class the second semester. So I'm like, what is the point of that? Maybe if you guys paid them, they would stay in school for 4 years.
Right. And what kind of education is that? That's a year. And
exactly.
then he's gone.
Because that's not what they brought them there for. They brought them there to make money off their backs. It's like, okay, they see this investment for 2 years, we're gonna get all we can, and then when he's out, we're gonna move on to the next one. Meanwhile, he's there, they making billions. He can't eat. He eating top ramen and Tic Tacs every night for dinner.
Tic Tacs.
It's crazy though. Like I said, I've grown up with certain athletes who went on to play college ball and stuff like that, and I've seen them from high school up where, people keep saying go to school for your education. These guys didn't have an education. Somebody saw them and saw an athlete and said, hey, I'm going to use that guy to get me to this level. And you can't expect a kid who barely got through high school and was basically just given grades to get through high school to go to college and get an education when they didn't have one in the first place. Right. You can't expect that. And that's one of the things that people don't see. I've seen it firsthand. These guys, they're not bright. And you can't expect them to go to college and be like, okay, well, I'm going to get this education and use sports as my backdrop. It's not like that. That's all they have because they know once that sport is gone, they have nothing.
And everybody's got a different experience depending on what school you go to. There's money being transferred in hands. So like if you go, like there was people at my school at Bowling Green that were getting. I mean, you see a dude that he didn't have anything from where he came from. You knew where he was, and he had a brand new Explorer. Like, I mean, and that was just Bowling Green, let alone the big schools. I remember seeing a couple players out here, Escalades, a Z, ridiculous, and then
my boy had a house, and him and his mom had a BMW. Now we were in the hood. They got a brand new house, and they both had a BMW. And you know how he lost his career. This dude was one of the coldest players, and I don't want to start throwing names out there because his school got, back in the day, they got caught up in all of this stuff. But what ended up messing him up, he was one of the top players out there. He ended up, that same BMW, he ended up having a wreck and shattered his leg where he could never play ball again.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So things come back on you, but I mean, yeah, they are paying these kids. There's a lot of kids out there who are getting paid and getting gifts to go to school, but then there's also a lot of them who don't get that.
Right.
Yep. Well, if you go to a college and say you do like 1 year and go to the NBA, do they give you an opportunity to come back to that school later, like get a discount or anything like that?
Probably not.
Because my thing is another thing you got to consider. If you are trying to go pro, who wants to do 4 years of college and risk getting hurt and make nothing? You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but I mean, here's the deal though. Now, I mean, you can get an insurance policy where you go to the league, and then if you get hurt in the first little bit, you get some money, and then hopefully, you handle your money the right way. But unfortunately, that people do end up broke after they go to the league, and things don't pan out, or maybe they do end up injured, and they got to pay all these people back that may have helped them along the way. That's what they really need education on. I mean,
they don't train them to what to do with the money.
Right.
They just throw them out there to the wolves, gives them all these flashy cars and nice sneakers, and then don't train them what to do. Once the money starts coming in.
I think it's the NFL. Maybe the other pro leagues have it, but I know that they do have people that come in and try to talk to the rookies about managing their money right now. But when you're getting money like that and your peer group is veterans and people that have Rolls Royces and things like that, and then you're trying to compete, you the rookie, so you want to go ahead and buy your starting line Escalades or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping up with the Joneses. That's where it goes to astronomical levels.
Yeah, I definitely feel like my Cowboys got all the wrong people talking to them.
Yeah, what is Zeke bought some stuff, didn't he?
Yeah.
He bought like 4-wheelers for the whole line, and like he bought the chains with him and Dak. Like, I mean, I'd rather him buy stuff than be in the club. So,
hey.
and that's what they do. I mean, being here, I've seen it a lot. I mean, those guys they go in and buy. I seen Michael Irvin came in once and bought everybody. This is when I used to work at GameStop back in the day. He bought everybody, every game system, and every game that was out for the whole offensive line. That's what they do. They take care of each other. They basically throw their money away. But
well, I mean, it's supposed to be like a reward for a good season. Like he got crazy yardage or whatever. So it's a respect thing. But I'm pretty sure they're probably getting discounts from those companies for,
Hey, I would have hit people with coupons.
There wasn't no discount coupon here. I rang me up some shit too because the nigga wasn't watching. I'm like, shit, let me get this right. Take that back.
I hit you with a coupon. I hit you with a YouTube subscription. Yeah, T Swagger said Vince Young does that. I know he had some. I think he's talking about helps to counsel the rookies about money because he took a big L.
We ain't even talking about this. What Jay-Z was trying to do with his Rock Nation, because when he signed, who's dude from the Giants, from Penn State? I can't think of his name.
Saquon.
Yeah. He's like he don't want his money. He want to teach him how to keep his money and make his money make money. So like I can respect that. Like that's what we need more of.
Yeah, but I think that he comes from a better background. So Like he doesn't need to go
But he
about.
doesn't need it.
Yeah, he
But
doesn't
like
need to
somebody
go
like
about
they need
doing
to
that.
do that.
But when you got that shock money, where it's like it hits your account, you're like, oh, I need this and that, and it'll be back here next Friday or next, whatever. All right, bet. Let's go ahead and buy this.
I'm not going crazy if I get like I always said, like I hit the lottery. I'm not going ham. I probably get every sneaker I ever wanted, but that's not even gonna be a meal.
Like, going ham.
That's the thing. You get drunk off of that real quick.
I don't need 7 cars. I don't need 3 houses. I don't need a vacation house. I don't need a jet. Like, I just can do whatever I want, but you don't got to go crazy with it.
I say what I would do when I don't have the money. When it's in there, that's what
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm gonna do when I win the lottery. I'm going on television, telling every motherfucker I know, if you ain't heard from me by the end of the week, you never gonna hear from me again. I'm buying all the shit I want, and that's just what it is.
Buying an island.
All social media, phone numbers, ain't nobody.
I ain't changing shit. I'm gonna be still gonna be polos and J's.
He's just gonna ignore you
like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be stunned like a bitch.
Well, he's not gonna ignore me. I'm his favorite person now.
Hey, he's gonna be walking around with those uncle sandals.
In the house.
With
In the house.
With socks on.
He's like, girl, any nigga.
He got them red bottom Jesus sandals.
Got him.
You already know.
Aha. All right, we're gonna hit the next one. That was a good one. The next one, we're gonna talk about these LeBrons or fake LeBrons that have been popping up, and kind of just give a first thought on those. Have you guys seen these yet?
I haven't seen them.
All right, there's gonna be one that pops up here in a second. They got the dunk man on the bottom instead of the jump man. I don't know if that's really what's gonna happen.
So is this supposed to be the 16? Is this what that's supposed to be?
I think these are what's rumored to be the 16.
Isn't that Shaq?
Nah, he does have a dunk man logo.
Yeah, he does have a different logo.
But I don't know. Like, I think these are, the bottom is basically the 15. I think he kind of went the KD route. I don't see LeBron wearing a low big as he is. I mean,
right.
Unless he goes ankle braces. But
this is horrible.
These are terrible.
It almost has like a Air Money effect to it. Like
Yeah,
it does. It does look like those Air Money.
Money trash.
I hope it's not these. Now, I mean, I might buy a pair to play ball in, because that's what I usually do with LeBrons, because they're comfortable to play ball in. But I just wish that he'd have a shoe that you could wear, casually as well as play ball in, if that's what you wanted. Yeah, Malik, these are the samples. These are probably from some website, Ellen Factory or whatever. These probably aren't the legit pairs that are coming. There's a lot of different colorways on the online right now, so it leads me to believe that this is probably going to be close to what comes out when they drop.
I hope not. I mean, because the 15 was an improvement over the last few models,
right?
So don't go back. I mean, the only thing is, all of this Flyknit type material, I just can't get down with that. I just can't. The 15 was a dope shoe. I mean, for what it was, it was a dope shoe. But bring back some leather, man. I mean, let's get back to a full on leather shoe.
And I also have to see the entire shoe. Like, I got to see it on feet too, because right now it looks like you could stick Kevin Durant's leg in there, and that's about as much as you're gonna fit in there. They look super abbreviated up top. But I don't know. I'll give them a chance, I guess.
You could just stop making and start retroing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Miss Jenkins said. Let's start retroing LeBron's 7, 9, and 10, and I would be on board with that. You can put the 8s in there too. I know Dan would be happy about that. But yeah, the 7s definitely. They should.
7 through 10. Let's do that.
And I'm not mad at the 1s and the soldiers they brought back out. That's a good place to start. But yeah, right. The 7s would be meat and potatoes right there.
Yeah.
What's up with the air unit? It looks sus. That's the same. That's the same air unit as pretty much as the 15s. Looks like the same bottom and
yeah, but you don't have that much toe sticking up like that.
You're right about that. As far as
it don't go all the way up. Yeah,
the toe box is weird.
That's what she said. That's what he said.
Why do the fly knits look like my grandma knitted them? Like for real, like she crocheted all these fly knits.
They're blood, they're veins. I don't know. I have to see the finished product, but I've been underwhelmed. I think that with LeBron's, you almost have to trick yourself into liking them.
But we kind of said the same thing about the 15. Remember, and then we saw it in person.
Right. Yeah, I didn't like him until we saw him in Atlanta Sneaker Con, and Jock Slade had him. And I was like, all right, these are all right.
I still feel like they look like dragon scales.
That's what everybody was calling. It was calling them the Game of Thrones 15s. And Shalako, they did drop they were like a 7, right? But it was a lifestyle shoe. I think Maul and Daniel got them.
Oh, the John Elliott.
Daniel didn't get him.
He didn't get him? I thought he did. I think he got him.
Man, you remember he was mad about it?
But I think he ended up getting them though. But I don't like this. Like the see-through, I don't like, because when you wear black socks with those, it makes the shoe look totally different, and they don't look as good. I've seen a couple pictures, people putting them. I'm like, you got to wear white socks, and they got to be brand new. I don't.
So that's John see-through.
You have a see-through shoe. Your sock game got to be on point. You can't be running around with these Target socks.
Yeah, they be out there with them 50-pack socks.
Them Amazon socks. You can't.
5 and below. Y'all heard of 5 and below?
Yeah, 5 and below is like Old Navy but cheap, right? Like the cheaper version of Old Navy.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dollar.
Like they pay you to go to the store.
You get a rebate. Free
Got
dates.
sock game on polos and J's.
5 below is I ain't know my sock had a hole in it. Let me run in here real quick.
Saying it's back and it comes back on the next sock. This hole is fully transferable. Oh man.
You say heads in a tree talking crazy again.
Heads in a tree.
That's his name from here going forward. Because that's what the head look like.
No.
Heads.
What'd he say?
Anyway. Talking about this looks better than the 15. Come on now, man.
Nah, the 15s look better. I like the 15s. Dope, yeah. And then what they did with the LeBron watch, I thought was super, super sick. I think that it brought the buzz back to LeBron's shoes, because they had been missing for quite a while. Nobody really cared for the 12. I like the 12. The 13s were horrible. 14s really nobody cared for. I dug the 14s lightweight, some of those colorways. I like what they did with the mag.
When you putting out a mediocre looking shoe with a price tag like that on it, like what are you expecting?
Yeah, you're right. I think that it built an appetite though, with all the subpar shoes that Nike basketball have been putting out, because you don't have that expectation of something that's going to come out and knock your socks off. Like they got the Kyrie, which is always the same. It's always just all right, and it's $110, so it's attractive as far as the price point. Then you got the KDs, which nobody messes with no more.
You can't get your foot in there. Like who ain't
Yeah, you got the KDs, and then you got Paul George, and those sell okay. Well, the first one sold okay, I think. The second one looks similar to the first one, underwhelming. And then what else did we have? Who else has shoes from Nike? Those are the top guys.
Right.
And you got the LeBron, and then LeBron's probably the best of the worst. And that's
you got LeBron going to the Lakers next year. You got one of the most well-known teams in all of sports. You got to drop a dope shoe. You got to, because you can't. There's not a lot of colors to play around with a Lakers uniform. When he was in Cleveland, you can play around with a bunch of shit, but you don't have a lot that you can play with. So you got to have a good shoe in order to make that color, look good. And something like this with the purple and gold, nah.
Nope.
And then Kick the Habit, he says, it's about the tech and nobody realizes. No, I definitely realize about the tech because I do hoop in LeBron's. But at the same time, it doesn't do like we used to play ball and rock ours casually, our Jordans.
Right.
And now with the technology where it is, why can't you hide that into a shoe that looks dope too? I mean, I'd rather you come out with a shoe that I can do both in than be great one way or the other, unless it's great casually, because I'm not out there balling all the time,
Right.
The new PG is okay. Is there one outside of the 2.5? Them 2.5s aren't, they're not the move for me.
I can't do it.
Nobody's checking. If it ain't LeBron or Kyrie, it's pretty much a dub.
I agree with Kev. You got to have something that you can ball in and something that you can wear out. Like, because Kev is gonna ball in them, but Polo's gonna take pictures in the house in them. So you gotta be able to satisfy both audiences.
Right.
I mean, well, how many sneakers are ballers buying? Like, you need 7 colorways to ball in? Like,
I mean, they got to make that money. And then Heads Ain't Ready said, Kev, if someone could design it, I'm sure Nike would make it. But you know that they can make it. I mean, that's just like when they make incremental changes in cars. You know that they've had cars planned for 10 years with technology that they could put in there today that they're just going to wait for 10 years so they have this drastic improvement. Like
Apple effect.
The Apple effect.
iPhone 8s.
Yep. So they got the iPhone 20 somewhere, and it opens up your windows and stuff. It's and they don't want to give it to us yet, but
drives your car for you.
I need to see like a LeBron Kobe hybrid.
That probably will come.
Right. I need to see them purple suede.
Zoom Generation 1s. Those would be dope. Those would be dope. And I mean, I think this is going to be the court purple is going to be popular for Nike coming up. I look to see that. Marcus, do we want to get into hashtag hero, or do we want to tease the t-shirt?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's tease the t-shirts.
All right. The t-shirt. This is like our design, our first design. It's a rough draft of what the shirts would look like. If you guys let me know what y'all think. We might take the usual suspects and put it on the back. But I mean, it's still a work in process, work in progress. And for the and we're only gonna do like just a few limited shirts. We're not gonna be going crazy and trying to push these things all over the place. So we're gonna keep it limited. Maybe people will want them if they're limited. I don't know, but let me know what y'all.
Only 4 made.
Yeah, only 4 extra larges and 200 mediums.
Mediums.
We're gonna Thank you, Sarah. We appreciate your support always, for real.
Oh, that's what's up.
We only supposed to see y'all feet.
Yep, it's a brick wall because dudes don't want to wear a shirt with a dude's head on it. Like. We made those other shirts, and then that was the thing. I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to wear a shirt with just dudes' faces on, unless it was like Jordan or like I ain't Jordan. So just the the feet and the M and the 8-9, because that's who we rock with right now. So
yeah.
Hey Shalako, man, if you got an idea, man, shoot it to me.
Yeah, anybody that's artistic, if y'all got something that y'all think is dope and stand out,
somebody who was artistic, I tell you.
I mean, words, you expensive than a motherfucker and shit.
Yeah,
we trying to be on a budget.
We need a design. We get you a shirt. You said you do it for a shirt, right?
I do it for a few drinks in Atlanta.
So this is just a rough draft.
Yeah, this is the rough draft. This is the first. I just threw this together. And then I shot at the 8-9, and then we still have some time. SneakerCon isn't until October, end of October.
End of October, yeah.
So
what's the point of the brick wall?
It's just because most of our backdrops are brick walls, so I just thought it could block our faces and all that good stuff, and I don't know. And then it looks like it's graffiti on the wall. I don't know. That's the thought behind it.
I'm gonna think on this one. I'm gonna think on it.
You can make it better.
All right, Shalako. I mean, you know, we our DM is open, man. If y'all got something, I mean, you know, whatever. Hit us
got
up.
an idea?
You text me, email me, whatever. I mean, you know,
DMs.
It goes down in the DM.
whatever.
I mean-
We do this for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we want y'all input. We ain't just gonna throw no shirt out there and say, hey, y'all go buy this. You know, we do this because y'all support us. So we want to show the love back that y'all give us. So I mean, if y'all could come up with something that y'all think is dope, man, I mean, send it to us. I mean, and just because we do one shirt don't mean that's going to be the last. If it's a hit and y'all buying it, we can just keep releasing these shirts. But it's you know, we definitely want y'all's input as far as what you want to see on it.
Right.
You know,
I think you gotta take out the brick wall and go with like, you know, like the wall that you see like behind the lineup, like you had. Maybe do like, because all you guys have like a 4 that you pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do like the 4s lined up like in a lineup with the little, like, you know, the little thing you're supposed to hold with like maybe you guys' names next to it or something like that.
That could work too.
I'll play around with it.
All right, yeah, let us know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's
who the usual suspects supposed to be representing, like the people who tune in every day? I mean, tune in.
That's y'all. Y'all the usual suspects. Y'all always here.
All right.
Yeah, I think with
I'm
that,
a brainstorm.
You probably put that on the back, like kind of like
yeah,
like
that's
a
what.
jersey.
Yeah, we was thinking about either the back or put it on the side, on the sleeve.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a rough draft. But we are going to get into the hashtag hero. The hashtag hero, since it was like it was actually kind of touch and go. I haven't been feeling the best the past couple days. We're not gonna get into the source, but you know. Anyways, I just made a quick. Lego feet.
Yeah, I think so.
And special shout out to Point Dexter for going all in. This man put on the whole Lego outfit.
That was dope. I like that.
Point Dexter always do it.
And so, I mean, it's going to play while we talk here. See your shoe. Shout out to you. Definitely appreciate you rocking with us. And I think what I'm going to try to do is maybe, I don't know, should we do this or should we just do it the old way? Because I like to showcase everybody, at least get one picture of everybody who participated, just to show our appreciation for you guys doing that. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I like this idea better.
I like this slideshow.
Yeah, let's show everybody some love. I like that.
Do it all.
Oh man. Sounded like the way you said that.
Right?
But yeah, man, we're ahead of schedule. We got 12 more minutes left. Do we want to talk about?
Let me throw out a quick topic real quick. It was something I was thinking about. We've been, you know, we always Nike will release a shoe and then everybody jump on it and buy it, and then they start saying, "Hey, we got something here. We're going to keep on," like the more Arab tempos, you know. And now it's just to the point when they first came out, everybody's like, "Yeah, I want to get a pair." And now we're just like, "Okay, we're sick of them." Mm-hmm. Do we think that we'll get to that point with Off-White?
As long as the value's high, I don't think so. I think that's what's power in the shoe.
You think it's just the value? You think it's just the value of it?
Oh yeah, Blazers never sold.
Right. Nobody buys Blazers. But, like, I mean, I have some Blazers. Like, I like Blazers because I like dunks, like SBs. But nobody buys Blazers unless nobody buys Prestos like that. Like,
them Blazers look crazy. Who and why?
But you're right. Nobody buys Prestos. But you can't tell me that the Prestos are not the dopest. I wear Prestos. I wear sock darts. Like, I don't, wear them in pictures, but
see,
they're like that. Like how the Yeezys, people want to throw on Yeezys to travel. Like, they're comfortable to me, so I buy them. But people only buy stuff. It's like with the dunks. Nobody wears dunks. I wear dunks. I got like 60 pair of dunks. But as soon as something hype comes out, oh, I need the pigeons. I need this. I need that. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
If you don't have them, if you don't have a pair of off-whites, you're gonna go for whatever off-whites you can get.
Right.
So
because I don't have not one.
It's gonna continue. It's just gonna
Right. I'm with D-Lo on that. You're gonna try and cop something. Maybe you can use that as an edge, as leverage to get the one that you might have wanted. Because there's gonna be somebody out there that likes the blazer. I mean, I personally don't, but if the blazer is the last of my choice, I'm gonna use that to get something else.
That's exactly what I do.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I hit on the Prestos, and I'm not a fan of the Prestos. I've tried them on, being in like the Nike outlet. Like my kid wears them because he likes comfort. He likes the lifestyle shoes, the boost, and all of that. But I didn't like them on my feet personally. I hit on them. I'm like, all right, so I can sell these and get something that I really wanted, like the Paras or something like that.
Yeah, that's the move though, because you know that you're gonna move them for more money, and so I think that every time an off-white comes out, everybody's all in on the off-white, and and if they don't like them, they'll put them on StockX and make some money and get the pair that they want.
Buy what you want.
I don't see anything wrong with that, but if you out here and you flexing in an Instagram picture with 34 pair, like, come on now, come on.
You can't be mad though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they got that relationship where they were able to get them.
I'm gonna be mad. I'm not mad at somebody who got a couple pair to try to make money to get their pair, because that's what I do. Like, if I can cop 3 pairs, sell 2, and pay for my shoe for free, but I'm not gonna take like 50, 60 pair. Or if I do, I ain't gonna post about it and just be like in your face. That's gonna make me a target.
Yep, that's when you come home.
I'm flexing. Let me get 30 pair. I'm flexing. I'm gonna have on my feet, on my hands, on my head. IG flexing. They're gonna be laying in a bed, fucking off whites and shit. I mean,
stacked up.
I'm a flex.
Foot on top.
Shout out to Julian. All my kicks is dope.
What up?
Hey.
It's about to be everybody with this Virgil Serena Williams. Serena?
Yeah.
Yeah, Serena. Yeah, those are dope, man.
They are dope. But
they're different.
More guys and girls with them.
I love that whole collaboration, though. I love Serena getting that love. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just so. And that's another thing. I mean, the women right now are about to get that love. Like, you got the Cheryl Swoops about to drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving seeing that. You know, we need more of that, for real. You know, who's going after those?
She did have a Jordan with a couple Jordan ones.
Serena?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those I did get those, and like they did her dirty on like that shit.
They did. That's why I love seeing that she gonna get it off white. I think that's so dope.
Yeah. I like all 3 of them personally, and I don't even like 97s. I'm not like a 97s or 98 fan.
I think,
I love them.
We had them in one of our chats, I think. Not for me, but they're off white, so
we're moving in that direction. I mean, we're not quite there, but we're getting there. They're giving us stuff. It's more than they've given us before, so at least you're giving us something.
You gonna take what they give.
I mean, take it all.
I want something other than pinks and purples. I want something with like the good quality
some
and
substance. Like, yes.
Like
absolutely.
she be having air bubbles and I don't get anything. Like, what is this?
You gotta make your own bubbles. You gotta blow your own bubbles, girl.
So you only paid this much. You don't get no bubbles.
No bubbles for you. All my bubbles.
Oh, man.
All the people in the chat that's hating on off whites is because your ass ain't got a pair. So shut the hell up.
Hey, I'm hating too because I don't have them, but I want a pair.
I can't stand a motherfucker be hating. You ain't got shit. You want to shit on it.
This one, she had a whole 2-year-old toddler meltdown for them UNC. UNC fan.
I'm right up there with Molly, and I was so I was mad because I saw the alert, hit it, so I get the you're in line. Like, it was like 2 minutes after I get the you're in line, I tell her, she's like, oh, it got through. Like what?
Yeah.
Like,
And they tried to play me like I had no bread, and I was like, hold up a minute.
She took her phone. She took the iPhone X'd that, and launched it across the room.
Ooh.
I was
Yeah, the whole meltdown.
Wow.
I was tweeting like all kinds of obscenities.
Yes.
Like, I was like, how the hell I log in, blah, blah, blah. But it worked because then the next day I got special access to a size 6.5. The hell I'm going to do with that? But
Sell it.
I sold it and I went to Texas. So.
See, it worked out. You came here. You hang out.
Right.
It's all good. Of course, now you don't have them, so.
All right, we're gonna wind this puppy down. Before we go, we're gonna do goodbyes. We're gonna start with our resident panelist, D-Lo, over there messing with the microphone.
Oh my bad.
Them...
Can y'all hear that? Sorry.
Yeah, it sounds like slurps.
That's that blue cup. That blue cup.
That Crown Royale.
It ain't after dark yet, is it?
What are you doing over there?
She's working on another Crown Royale.
So you over there clapping? I see your hands up in the air.
Thank you guys for having me on. I have had a ball. This was so great. I'm glad my technology worked this time.
Yeah, you
was able to hang out with y'all. You know, fam is fam, y'all.
Appreciate you.
With that, we appreciate you.
That's what's up, Danny.
That's what's up.
We're gonna move to you.
Thanks for having me on the show. I want to shout out to the chat, except for the ashy ones that ain't vote for my shoe. I'm taking all y'all internet down.
She's got the power.
Hopefully, I can come back again. Maybe replace Polo. We don't need him no more.
There's no show without no Polo.
Oh man, hey, and let me address something real quick too. Malik just asked about the Anytime podcast. If you guys didn't see it on Friday or Saturday, y'all probably want to go check that out. I got to give it up to Mr. Skinny. He had a good show on there. It's definitely entertaining. You know, I'm outside of all the beef, but watching some of the stuff unfold, it was definitely entertaining. So you get a chance to check it out. You know, shout out to them. He's doing things over there, and I ain't gonna hate. You know, it was definitely entertaining. I was about to get on there, but I wasn't in the proper state to you know, partake in it. So, word. Sorry about that.
Yeah, definitely shout out to you guys for having me. You know, the fam. Hopefully in Atlanta, I finally get to meet you. I met everybody else.
Yeah, I should be there. I should be.
Yeah. Shout out to the homie Maggie for taking me to Dallas, Haven, and Texas. I had the best time. And shout out to the homie Retro Boomin' 6 for linking up with us in Miami when we went last week.
Facts. He's a good dude. So if y'all not following him,
he should be coming to Atlanta. Hopefully, he don't know how we get down. So,
I'm bringing the church bus to Atlanta. And I'm gonna go. First of all, thank you, ladies, for coming on. Definitely entertaining. I had a great time tonight, even though I really wasn't feeling it. Like probably early yesterday, I was probably not gonna do it, but I'm definitely glad that we did do the show. I'm gonna go through my little list, and all shout outs to the usual suspects. Definitely appreciate y'all support. You guys make the show. Reading your comments during it just gives me the chuckles. But let me go ahead and go through this list. First of all, we got D-Lo, Kick the Habit, Arios Ben, Dominican Coqui, KB Fresh Kicks, Witness the King. Shout out to Skip Goes Hard in the chat. J Soul, Half Cast. Is that it? I think that's it for who put it on mine. So if you want to shout out, make sure you tag me in your stories and I will be sure to read them. Now I do see some in here. Hold on. Euro Got Soul, Sneaker Hoarder J, Masa, Mike is Awesome 33, Adams Kicks, JP's, Old Burberry, Thuggist, Jody Rockstar, and that's it. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. And then we're gonna pass it to Mr. Marcus to take it home.
You got the hashtag.
The hashtag.
Ooh.
Oh, before we close, I want to shout out to Lizzie's Shoe Game. She did come out after her job when we was in Miami after work to hang out with us. She might be going by Soul Disaster on IG, so give her a follow. She's a dope collection, really cool, humble, down to earth girl.
We're gonna go with the built-in belt.
Built-in belt.
Danny, shoot me her
Dominican Coquille.
Instagram, please,
We're gonna go
so
with
that way
yours.
I can maybe do the female sticker head of the week.
Okay.
Please.
Will do.
But built-in belt it is. Hashtag built-in belt. And we'll put you on the slideshow or whatever. So
I don't know what that means.
yeah, man. When you was back in the day, man, when you played ball,
Built-in belt.
you had that built-in belt, the basketball
utility
shorts,
belt.
them Jack Tripper shorts.
They played in chunks in his day.
It wasn't even a full belt. It's just a buckle.
I had suspenders.
You said when your shorts so high that the skin just starts turning to the private part. I shouldn't be showing this out in public.
I hate all you motherfuckers. Y'all do is talk about how old somebody is, but all y'all asses hope to get to this age one day and still be this pretty. Okay.
Aww, almost there.
With that being said, all you ugly mofos, appreciate y'all for hanging out with us this week. And we'll be back with a whole new lineup next Monday. Peace.
Later.
This one looks like a Ninja Turtles collab.
Oh yeah.
I like turtles. That's no turtle, that's ass.
I'll text you. I'll send you a text, but I'll talk about this one right now.
All right.
This is bean burrito gas. Like I'm just ate like 7 pounds of bean burrito gas in this. Yes.
803.
I know everything that you're going to tell me about. You can have your own opinion, and I let them know.